What's going on, dudes and dudettes? So the Anaheim Ducks did get a 5-year extension done with Lukas Dostal, their starting goalie. So that's a big time returning player for them. They also agreed to a 2-year contract with Drew Hellison. I forget if he was already on the team or not, but either way, we're sticking with him for another couple seasons. They signed Kaylee Klang to a 1-year, 2-way contract. I still don't know what that exactly means. And they also signed John Mysak to a 1-year, 2-way contract as well. So yeah, a little quick Anaheim Ducks update. So the offseason, they haven't really decided to make any more big trades after the draft, but we'll see what they end up doing during the summer. Then yeah, big time congrats to Philip Rivers, ex-Charger. He is officially retiring as a Charger. He signed like a 1-day deal, 244 games played, 5,200 plus completion, 6,300 plus passing yards, 421 touchdowns. Yeah, sadly was only 1 game away from playing in his only Super Bowl, but you know, he never won a title. Even going to the Colts, never won one either after being with the Chargers. So yeah, it sucks for him. He's probably not a first ballot Hall of Famer. He has the numbers to probably be, but he probably sadly won't. But either way, he will still get into Canton one day in my mind. And then the Chargers did sign running back Nyheim Hines, who surprisingly hasn't been playing the past couple seasons, if I'm not mistaken. But I guess they brought in some extra depth because that Najee Harris injury to his eye, or for the starting running back of the Chargers, looks like it's a little bit more serious, and maybe he's not going to be getting as much playing time right away. We hope that's not the case, but it's kind of looking like it is right now. They also signed a tackle a couple weeks ago from the UFL and Ryan Nelson. So a lot of times the UFL guys don't end up sticking in the NFL, but at least they're given an opportunity. So we'll see what he can do with the Chargers in that game in Brazil against the Chiefs. Looks like a lot of the Chargers fans who are season ticket holders are putting a class action lawsuit against the team for the relocation of a 2025 home game in Brazil. So yeah, it's pretty crazy because I kind of mentioned that when I first heard the game was going to be in Brazil and it's going to count as a home game for the Chargers. And you know, obviously all those people already paid for their season tickets. I hoped that they had gotten a deal or at least that number off if they weren't going to be able to make it all the way down there. Doesn't look like it is, so we'll see where this class action lawsuit ends up. Looks like the Chargers did add to their coaching staff in Colorado State's defensive line coach Chuka Ndulu, and it looks like he's going to be an assistant defensive line coach with the team. They haven't said it publicly, but we'll see if they do pretty soon here. In a CBS mock draft for the Chargers in the first round at number 23, they selected defensive lineman, R. Mason Thomas from Oklahoma. Who's an okay guy, but we'll see where he ends up in the draft. And picking at 23, it looks like they're at least making the playoffs according to the projection of CBS Sports. So we'll see.